Alrighty. Hold on. Let me get it. What the fuck is it? Damn, I just realized I don't have that thing on me right now. Where is it? Where is that stupid thing? Oh, there it is. Also, there's a fucking chip. Okay. I'm sorry, I was trying to find that little pop filter I had on my damn microphone. I accidentally fell asleep with it last night, so yeah, alright. Fucking shit. I was watching some shit with my headphones in and forgot the hell was on. Okay, let me hit up my stream chat. There we go. Put that down. Alrighty. Go ahead and switch to this. Oops, I completely forgot to put the game up. Pardon me. Here you go, guys. Let's see if this will work. There we go. Alright. But yeah, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cousin Psycho, and welcome to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I put Ultimate Deluxe. I might need to change that. That's all good, though. Yeah, it's all good. There we go. Update the name. Ultra Deluxe. Yeah. Ultra Deluxe. So, yeah. Yeah, this is supposed to be like the Stanley Parable 2, basically. Which I didn't think would be possible. But, yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember anything really about the last time I played. So we'll check it out. So I looked up a little bit on this, and it does have different endings or added endings and different things you could do and shit.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day...
Oops. I accidentally clicked that. I think I remember what he says. He says something about, like, in one day, orders stopped coming in, and Stanley got up from his desk. Something like that. Weirdly enough, when I try to click on the keyboard, it doesn't make any typing sounds, but everywhere else it does. See? That's so weird. Okay, I think
all of his
this was the
co-workers
thing.
were gone. What could it mean?
Was it?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had... Oh, please. Are you really just
Yeah,
doing
it
this
is
for the
this
achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
I remember this one.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Wait, what did he say? Shit! I just forgot what he said because I completely...
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the
clicking it
satisfaction
a
of
lot,
witnessing
okay.
true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Hold up. Gonna sit the mouse still.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Back the other way. Ah.
Excellent. I think we're getting
What
somewhere.
is this,
Now,
Skyrim?
door
Nah.
415.
It's
Let's get 10
the
clicks
Stanley
or so.
Parable. It's a really funny choose-your-own-adventure type of game. Wait, what fucking door did he say? Shit, I already forgot what door he said. I wasn't paying attention. What door did he say? Shit. I already... he said pick one. I gotta go back on my damn live stream already just because I forgot what the fuck. I didn't even hear what he said. $234. What? No. There is no 234. $415. 415. That's the one he said. 415, right there.
Now, back to door number 437.
Okay, 437. Always 234. Oh, 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
This is the first thing I started doing. This is literally
Okay,
a parody
now go
game.
climb on employee 419's desk.
419's desk. Can I get up there? Because I can't jump, so... I forget if this is the
Yes!
way. Yes!
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416 is right here.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 4. Yes! We did it!
Got an achievement.
Oh, wow.
Get
That
your
felt
first
amazing.
achievement, click on door
Oh,
430.
you really earned it, Stanley.
057.
Nothing could hold you back.
Nice.
Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
I was thinking I could get an easy achievement. Fuck you. Okay. I think I can go out this window. Is it this desk? Oh. I think it is. How do I crouch? Yes! I did it!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Are we sick of this gag, Miguel? I don't know. What you think, bro? Hmm.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain. There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
This is so dumb. I don't remember this. Okay, fine. Begin the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what? Fuck all your computers. Waiting input. Input received. It's a little weird. I still don't... I think I discovered that last time and don't know what that does.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I don't remember if I did do what he said before. I know I did a couple of endings, I just don't remember which.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
451 private's time. Oh, 451's private time. Group 40X. Group 45X. Oh, okay, so it's byte numbers. This box is too small. Termination Tuesdays. Office efficiency, I guess is what that's supposed to say. Legal, okay. Group 41X, 46X. IT department, we're broke Wednesdays. Yo, financial panic meeting. Yeah, that's great. Boss's inspection. Group 42X. Group 47X. 8-bird. Mergers. Okay. Ideas and development. Group 43X. Group 48X. Pre-review of weekly review. What the fuck? Weekly review. Pranking floor 5 meeting. What? What to do about 432? Don't tell 432 about the meeting? What the fuck? Damn office party. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Rip Franz? Or Franz? I don't know what the fuck that says. See what this says. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Targets, push for funding for RD of new coffee machine, standardized graphs, not cost efficient. Oh, okay. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized. Fire paper guy! Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. What the fuck? Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets of the topic of, and that's blurred out because it's wiped off. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Reflect, excuse me. That was bad. Employee. 417, 491, 431, 405, 416, and Jim. Fucking shit. Synergize core value. Shift global market. Monetize free to play. Fuck! Yo, that's fucked up! Monetizing free to play! I mean, that's technically what most games are now. The free to play are free to play. Monetizing free to play is just contradictory. That's just making people pay for a game. That's all that is. Quarterly pie charts. I can't. Can I zoom in? Please? I bet that shit's funny on me. We'll read the slides here in a minute. What do people want? Things. Violet James, you are fired. Happy feelings? Damn! That's what she wrote? Oof. Money. More money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Graphs? Graphs about things and money? We have our new product. Oh, shit. The stock market is somewhere here. What the fuck? Colored in segment. Okay. TT target. Demographic teenagers. Stripes. Requires more secondary research. What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. That's, what the fuck? They have two different profits in there. Bi-quarterly post review. What the fuck? We need more / less. They scratched out more reviews. 402, 405 want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule. Damn. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler heaters. What the fuck? Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in the teenage demographic. Big net. Some sort of child trap. What the fuck? Yo. Size of demographic. A lot of percentage. Space between the teenage. There's something in the ideas bin. Wait, what the fuck does it say? No more bins / trash cans. Renaming of the ideas bin. Firing of me. Ideas bin. The fuck? Okay, we've seen everything, but it looks like it. Alright. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less, do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day with no expectations. Fuck, I didn't get to read it. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not... Oh, I didn't read it. Use slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic on in the header and throw some, what, fuck! You're going too fast! Everyone is unique. You must have all. Fuck. Number of slides on this slide. Charts and slides. What the fuck? Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. What the fuck? Rate of increasing graphs per slide. What the f The boss appreciation minute. On our boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love about your boss. Fill out the triplicate and return to your okay, solving interpersonal conflict. If you ever find yourself in a conflict with another diligent employee, you like yourself, be more inclined towards conflict unless fuck. What are your dreams for the future? Nature, success, lunch, less air, a boat, pollution, clear skin. Tips for not getting fired. Okay, this is back to that. No expectation of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. Yo, that's some good shit right there. I read that one, though. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more and then let it ball up again. Slick header, bevel on the next text. This will ensure a calm and productive work environment. What the fuck? I've already read that one. This is so stupid. Also, I'll only be live streaming this for maybe an hour and a half, and then if you guys want to see more, just let me know, and we'll do some more. We'll try to find all the new stuff and get some of the old stuff too, because we didn't get all the old stuff. I know we didn't get all the old stuff because I only did like 1 or 2 fucking videos on this. So yeah. Fucking shit. Fill out the triplicate and return to your boss application specialist. What the fuck? To the camp. You're kind of person who initiates conflict. Why did we hire you? Remember that it takes 2 people to start a fight. Right now you're both of them. What the fuck? Yeah. Alright, we're good. Oh, dude, the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Oh, did he now? What if I sat here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here. It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I mean, you gave this as an ending, apparently, because you're talking.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Why'd you put it in?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Ouch.
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
All right, you prick.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. So in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What the fuck? Okay, I wonder what happens if I go out the door and then back in. Or maybe he'll say some more shit right now. I mean, I'm moving around. Don't you see me moving? I am alive, but I have not left the broom closet.
Ah, second player. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright, fine, I'll continue.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, we'll walk up. We'll do what he says. What the hell is this? Executive bathroom. I can go into the executive bathroom? To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, is it rich? What a life it would be to have to pick just one. I didn't even know I could come in here. And that's some shit. This is a nice bathroom. Better than my office. What is with the damn? So, is there something to do in here? I suppose not. You creepy motherfucker. Now can I go in there? Now that that door closed, maybe something triggered? Damn. Why is it just letting me go into these other rooms? That is so weird. I don't think I could go in these the other time. I think my boss's room is over there. Why can't I go in the elevator? I'm going up the elevator. And it's playing elevator music. Or at least I think that was my boss's room earlier over there. I mean, the boss would have the executive bathroom not that far from his office, so... Unless the boss is way up here. a big ass building. How far up am I going? Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Yo, I started hearing somebody singing it with me. What the fuck? Is that the narrator? Damn! I mean, does this have a stop? I don't want to hit the down button just to see what happens. What the fuck? Alright, let's see what happens when I go down. Because apparently I wasn't going nowhere. That's the narrator fucking with me. Fuck you, that's a useless elevator that takes me nowhere. That's so stupid.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. I don't remember some of this. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember. Okay, so it's like a mind control thing that I go to. That's right. Okay. I remember now. I don't remember if I ever...
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh yeah, okay, so I remember going in there and shutting it off and then you go outside and shit. I want to do the escape route. I don't think I ever tried this.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yeah, I mean... Fuck it. Into hell we go. Oh, that was creepy as hell.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
What the
He doesn't
fuck?
know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Ooh, they do smush it. Ooh.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant,
God.
Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What the fuck? Yo, that's cool.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know. I like this female narrator, too. Good
When
voice.
every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Fuck am I?
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was
in the White
already
House.
dead from the moment he hit start?
As you can tell, everything is white. It's also got the dome. La la la. The Office. Button sounds? Okay. Standard desk. Nature paintings. Cool. Stanley's computer. Oh! Okay, so this is the this is like, okay, so that says credits over there. Okay, so yeah, this is like a museum for like the concepts and shit for the game. So if this is the layout, the office layout, this is where my room is. Hold up, what does it say? This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game, and path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Alright. Yeah, so going down over here to the turn. Yep. Go over here and straight. Wait, oh, corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Oh. And then this is the two doors area. The two doors, the set of the two open doors, was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction of this room posed. Ah. So, the whole idea stemmed from the little bit of story that they made here, that all the co-workers are gone, and you need to figure out why. The corridor gave you a good pace to think about what was going to happen. You get to the two doors, and it gives you a choice which you feel should have been linear up to this point. But as soon as you choose, you literally can divert from there. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Fuck them computers. So... Kevin Briding is the narrator. Nice. Who's the female? Could have at least put the female's voice in there. It's kind of fucked up he didn't do that. The impeccable Kevin Briding. I gotta say though, his developed by Crows. What the fuck? Based on the work of the Stanley Parable 2013 team. That is so cool that they made this, though. Because I think... I remember seeing some shit, I think, about the old Stanley Parable. Office clock. Creepy. That clock, however, is wrong. Boss's office. Concept design or outline, concept design, and then finished product. The lounge, best area, underground, an early version of the underground portion of the game. Instead of having it like scribbled on the board or whatever, they had it as words above the door. That's creepy. Narration, outtakes, Kevin Briding, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue.
Now then, this elevator for sure will get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the story. And finally, he pushed the number 9.
Dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over
now look
the
closely,
2
Stanley.
years of development.
See how it's impossible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. But of course, you being you, you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it. Here, I'm just going to make this easy on you. Stanley pushed the orange lever. Still nothing? I don't know. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what, you win. Congratulations. You did it. I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job.
Huh.
What do we do now? I don't... Stanley, where are you right now? Where am I? I'm trying to figure out, but I can't... Stanley, who am I? Can you speak to me? Please talk. Have we done this before? Have we been in this room before? How many times have we done this? How many times have I said these exact words? Say something. Anything. Help me, Stanley. I don't know who I... What I... Stanley, help. No.
That's creepy as hell.
Now then.
Fuck that. Fuck that. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. That's pretty dope. Countdown desk, one of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. Bitch. It's gonna click it. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Oh, that looks so much better than the alpha, obviously. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down, with freedom above and countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Countdown room. An early version of the countdown room. Well, that's not bad, actually. I mean, it's pretty standard, of course, because most of this game is all office shit, but that's actually not bad for a design. It's really good. I'm sorry, I'm a weird fucking gamer. I enjoy looking at games in their alpha and beta stage, just to kind of look at them. Game design mock-up. This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Yo. You know what? That's pretty cool, though. Yo, good on him. Good on you, William, the level designer. Good on you for having this as an audition piece and ending up being able to make the whole game. It's fucking sick. Did I see these? I don't think I've seen these. The lounge, an early version of the lounge. Well, we have not seen the lounge, I don't think, yet. At least not in this video. We might have in the other one. The office, some other shit for the office, it looks like. Apartment timer. In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh. Weird. The cargo lift. The cargo lift was always intended to offer the choice of staying on or jumping to a different path. However, after this early version, we decided we also wanted the option of the player falling to their death. Fuck yeah. The cargo lift. The second version is functionally the same as what's in the final game, but we wanted it to look more like a place where cargo was actually stored. Yeah, this is definitely an early concept because I remember the cargo lift room because there's literally a lot of boxes and shelves and shit. And in this, there isn't any. Why is there a random chair? That's creepy. Meeting room. Okay. Maintenance layout. The flow of hallways following the first two doors was important to get right since players will replay them so many times. We discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. One option. Obey. Okay, one doorway to maintenance in the lounge. So obey, disobey, lounge, maintenance. To confusion ending. Oh, this gives away a lot of shit right here. There's a confusion ending that is led from the maintenance office. And that's apparently after you go through the disobey area to the lounge, there's a maintenance area, I guess. Yeah, so the confusion ending seems to be in all of those locations. Option 2 choices, 2 doorways to maintenance. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. The vent. What about this? One doorway to maintenance in the lounge and the original back to track option. That's the one I think they went with, I think. Or maybe it was option 2. I don't know. Both of those seem like the way that they would do it. Because I don't think vent would work, and I don't think option 1 would work. I mean, maybe it does. I mean, it seems like the 2 doors one would be the best option. The game is now paused. What the fuck? Escape menu. For a long time, we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realized this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Oof. Damn. Well, that's kind of boo-boo. I mean, just fuck it. Zending? That's weird. The screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Huh. Zending levers? Oh shit. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe what color they had pulled. Huh. Zending model. Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete, but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Oof. Huh. What's in there? Oh, that's the countdown room. Okay. I know what that is now. Trailers. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing a new version of the Stanley parable. I have the audio up, yeah? Okay, so they just don't have the audio for the video up. Huh. I remember hearing about the Stanley parable back in the day. This shit is actually really old. Like, for those who aren't like hardcore gamers and know about this shit, this game is really old. Like, I mean, the Ultra Deluxe that I'm playing now is not old because it came out literally recently when I made this live stream, so I want to see if I missed anything anyway. Oh, this is...
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Can I turn it off? Oh my god,
Can
I
you
can't.
see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
But Stanley died earlier, so what the fuck? Stanley's now officially dead and apparently restarting. Stanley is a clone. Stanley is now officially a clone. Cause I'm pretty sure I just got fucking murked there. So, yeah. You know what? Fuck this, I ain't going out there.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Oh, yeah,
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by?
I mean, how is he surviving for that long? What the fuck?
But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough,
He's a human,
the
isn't
answers
he?
would come. Eventually,
Stanley's
someday,
a robot.
they would arrive.
He's a robot!
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Here it comes, dead. What the fuck? What kind of ending was that? What the fuck? Oh, that's so weird. That's cool. Huh. Okay,
All of his
what
co-workers
else
were
could I do?
gone. What could it mean?
The only guy
Stanley
for Yo,
decided
what's
to go
up?
to the meeting room. Perhaps
What's
he had
up?
simply missed a memo.
Fork, how's it going, bro? Fuck your computer. Oh, dude, another input? Oh, yeah. Sick.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You know what? Sure. I think there was a staircase I wanted to try out. I think I'm gonna go down instead of up.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This looks like hell.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Man.
All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense.
Hold up. I need to turn up my sensitivity too. Mass sensitivity. I need that bitch. Fuck it. Max it out.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange
Oh yeah,
observations.
that's so much better.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did
What the
doors
fuck?
close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that
Yeah,
matter,
but this
these
is-
rooms were starting
how
to
was
look
your
pretty
theater?
familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
What the
And
fuck
at
kind of
last, he
acid
came
trip
to
am
the
I on?
conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
What kind of trippy
His
shit?
co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
these rooms
He
are
wasn't
not in
crazy
order.
after all. And he
They
thought to
repeat,
himself,
but they're
I
not in
suppose
order.
I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life
Yeah!
job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying.
There's the
and
car
began
room.
to
I
gently
was like,
float
yo,
above the
that shit
ground.
should be here somewhere.
Then he imagined
Whoa!
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled
Oh, that's
that he had
cool.
still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley
Whoa.
is as awake right now as he's ever been in
Okay, I
his
thought
life.
I was lagging there.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Yeah.
He
I'll
felt
do
the
that.
cool
I won't-
weight of
I
the
won't
blanket
keep
on
going
his
through this
skin,
stuff.
the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Yeah, fuck
Let
this
me
shit.
go back
Wake
to
me
my
up.
job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Wait, I have a wife?
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Damn, Stanley, you're
My
doing better
life
for
is
yourself than
normal.
me.
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
What's up,
I
only guy
am
Fork? How's it going, though, buddy?
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
All I
I
see
must
is
be.
red.
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Well, then. Yeah, Fork.
This is the
I have
story
a
of a woman
Discord
named
server up
Mariella.
if you want to join it.
Mariella woke
let
up
you
on a
know
day
whenever,
like any other.
you know,
She
streams go
arose,
live
got
and
dressed,
everything. I'll
gathered
also
her
let you know.
belongings, and walked to her place of work.
The fuck?
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed
so I went
dead
insane.
on the sidewalk. And although
All
she
right,
would
cool.
soon turn to
Anyways,
give call
but
for
yeah, I have a
ambulance,
Discord
for
if you
just
want
a
to
few
join
brief
it. It's in
moments,
the
she
About
considered
section
the
on both
strange
YouTube
man.
and Twitch.
He was obviously
It is,
crazy.
in
This much
YouTube,
she
you just go to
knew.
the About section
Everyone
on
knows
my
what
channel,
crazy people look like.
and
in that
it's just
moment,
labeled
she
Discord.
thought to
Just click
herself
on
how
that
lucky
and
she
it'll
was to
give
be
you the
normal.
link
I am sane.
to join it.
I am in control of my mind.
Yeah.
I know what
Yeah, you
is
can
real
join the
and
Discord.
what isn't. It was comforting to think
I
this,
also
and in
did
certain way,
a
seeing
music
this
video
man made her feel
not that
better.
long ago. If you
But
haven't
then she
checked that
remembered
out,
the
it's
meeting
also
she
on my
had
YouTube
scheduled
channel.
for that day. The very important people whose
my very
impressions
first
of her
music
would affect
video
her career,
that is
and by
officially,
extension,
you know,
the rest of her life.
Me rapping
She had no
and shit
time
on
for
it,
this,
so.
so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Because I did
And
do
then she
another
turned and
music
ran.
video, but it was a fan-made music video. This one's the one I made. So. Okay, so apparently my character went insane. I am completely sorry for anyone watching this in the archives. So my character went insane, and then it immediately showed the life of some chick seeing my character going insane, collapsing on the floor, and she was on her way to work. Weird. But yeah. You can join the Discord. My server is up for people to be able to join and whatnot. I also do use the chats in there, and I do try to keep it, you know, at least active with me. Some other people do like to message every now and then, but most of the time it is active, at least for me. I do keep it active, at least for me. So if you're trying to get a hold of me or something, I will respond. It might take a minute, but I do respond. So, but yeah, I try to put all the announcements for shit in there. Anything that's involving me or my homie, Ymlegend, because, which by the way, he is coming out with some songs here soon. He's got one of them damn near prepared and ready to launch. So, I'm just waiting on whenever that drops, and that'll be linked in the Discord. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the homie that helped me make get me everything that I needed to basically start making music. He's allowing me the use of his production team and shit, so it's pretty dope. So yeah, I'm kind of under his little label and whatnot now, so I'm doing that. So let's continue with this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a
Fuck
memo.
all your work. I turned off your PC. Fuck your shit. Fuck your shit. Yo, you know what? None of these say input anymore. I'm a little weird. New content? Yes.
Oh, new content? What does that mean, new content?
Yeah, that's so cool. It's so good to hear him talk about that. That's cool. What? I'm terrified. Where are you taking me?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers. After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over. Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Well, so am I. I mean... Fuck yeah! Dude, that presentation was dope.
It's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
I agree, narrator. Now take me off to the new content land.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... Oh, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
So that,
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, mostly tedious. It's as if Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Ah, so you joined? Alright, cool. Let me just give you a little wave for acknowledgement there. There you go, hello. I'll also put you as a member now. There we go. Alright, cool, bro. Welcome to the Discord server. But yeah, no, I have not won. I just entered the new content door. Not gonna lie, little ominous with the big ass room with the little bit of shit in it.
All right, let's see it.
The jump circle.
The jump circle?
Remaining. Wait, I can jump finally? Yeah, it's a warehouse. I mean, the whole building is like a office and warehouse like building, so it's a little weird. You whore. Are you telling me I only had that many jumps in the circle? Fuck you. You can't jump as the achievement I got. You bitch! Yo, what a dick achievement. So what's over here? That's so fucked up. Oh, damn. Fuck you. Gave me a little bit of some jumps.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's just continuing? I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos on the old Stanley Parable,
Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say,
Though I don't
initial
remember
impressions
most
of
of
this
the
game
shit,
are
so-
not positive. It's just elevators and
It's
jumping.
been a long ass time.
Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content,
I've
then I
played
could just
so much
read you the whole
different shit and
dictionary. There's
forgot
20
all
hours
about
of
what
new
I've
content
seen.
right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
I mean, so am I, but so far, rather odd. Wow. Thank you for enjoying the
That's
new
it?
content.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievement, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable.
But they paid you for
It's
all
my
of this
fault,
extra
Stanley.
dialogue.
I built up too much anticipation around the new content.
That's
I'm
already
afraid.
enough
It could
content
never
for
have lived
me.
up to such
Your voice is so
expectations.
fantastic.
Why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always. What do you say, friend?
Bitch, you restarted me. I was gonna look around. Fuck you. Oh my god. Fuck you. I don't wanna. What the fuck? Where am I? Where did you reset me to? I hate Mondays. I agree. It reminds me I have to go back to work. Ah, the original office. Can I go back there? Because this is already creepy as hell. There's a lot of insulation on that roof.
Psst! Stanley! Come over here! In the vent! I want to show you something!
What the fuck? But what if I want to go that way? Fuck! I mean, I kind of want to see what's in the vent though too. I mean, homie really was like, bro, we should check this vent out. Like, fuck it, let's go. I'll see the vent, let's get it. Coffee nut. That's a blocky looking fan. Of course, teleport me to a new world.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little secret.
Is this Elden Ring?
Take a look.
The fuck? What the fuck? Are you sending me to heaven? God, is that you?
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty nice. I me see if my graphics are all the way up. Let me see. Video. You think borderless? Yes. Graphic profile high. Yeah, it's on the highest it goes. So the memory zone. This is actually not bad for being the concept that it was.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Fuck yeah.
Waste.
I also agree. Oh my god, it's the Stanley Parable on Steam back in the day. Oh my god. Also, you could tell this was on a Russian name thing, because you could see the Russian name up there. Oh yeah, and then it says it down there too. 2013, when the Stanley Parable was released. What the fuck? This is cool and creepy at the same time. Time, Indoor Monthly, Shapes, Graphs, National Geographic's Cargo. Oh, I get it. Operations Manual, nice. Stanley Parable Collector's Edition. Dude, if they really have that as a book, I want it. Audience Award, the Stanley Parable. 2014 Independent Games Festival. That's kind of cool. British Academy of Film and Television Arts awarded to the Stanley Parable. Yeah, damn! Yo, it says The Last of Us in the category of story. That's so fucked up. Yo. He taped over it to put the Stanley Parable. And it was for The Last of Us. Oof. Our First Kiss. My First Car. The release of Stanley Parable in 2013. Yo. Back then, though, really, no lie, video games were fucking lit. They've actually been rather shit now. I mean, with this Ultra Deluxe, it just kind of reminded me of some old games, you know? Oh my god. Dude, this motherfucker was using Mozilla Firefox. Or Mozilla Firefox. Excuse me, I couldn't even say the name right. Good god, do you know how old Firefox is? God, the original remake. Fuck yeah, it is. You had to put it on Firefox, for the love of God. Google Chrome kind of ate Firefox's ass on that one. Yeah, wait. It's the picture of me at the desk. Oh, that's creepy. Okay, so that's everything in this room, it looks like. Smile because it happened. It works for some things. Not all things, but some things. A trip down memory lane. Really nice quote. Is this the first dollar you guys made from this game? Please tell me that's the first dollar you guys made from this game. That would be fucking hilarious. You just digitally copy and pasted that motherfucker into the game. Stanley Parable Alpha Test. Dope. What is that creepy thing? Someone sitting at a piano or desk or something? Stanley Parable demonstration. Oh yeah, this is how the demo looked. I remember this. Oh my god. Is it impossible to get this achievement? Or it is impossible to get this achievement. Unachievable. Fuck you. Go outside, don't play for 5 years. Oh, please tell me that's an achievement. I want that one now. That's fucking great. British Academy of Film and Television Arts Development Team nominee, British Academy Award, the Stanley Parable Game Innovation. 12th of March, 2014. That, I think, is actually real. I think all of these are real. The debut game? Oh my god. And for story. Yo, did they really get 3 nominations for this shit? New video game releasing today, created surprisingly down to earth. Scandal to new crisis. October 17, 2013. Yo, is this the real newspaper clipping showing the game? Please tell me it is. That'd be so lit. Los Angeles Times, Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Bro. Yo, this is kind of making me happy to read all of this, though. I'm not even gonna lie. This is a really nice thing. Aww. That's kind of sad. Little Stanley. In loving memory of little Stanley. Damn. Oh, I love this music. What the fuck? It's got
is
actual
where I
voice.
keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like
And
this
then it's
stunning
gone.
triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created." Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable was. It was literally
read any
every
reviews except
game
this
ever
one.
created.
How do
It was Skyrim,
you
it was
review a
Persona
game
3,
like the
it was
Stanley
all of them,
Parable
and now
describing when-
it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley
Fuck, I
Parable
can't even read it
anymore.
when I pause it.
It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
I gotta say, this is a lot of good content, because I ain't never seen any of this. So anyways, how do you review a game like Stanley Parable? To describe any one part of it is to risk its ruination. To detail what it has to say about game design, the illusion of choice, and the psychology of the gamer is to tell you too much. Comparisons too. Yeah, comparisons. Excuse me. I don't know why I was reading that different. Weird. Comparisons too are going to be woefully inadequate. Perhaps its closest cousin would be Dear Esther. But where Dear Esther wastes the form of interactive entertainment, Stanley Parable uses and then subverts it. Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created. Even so, holding the game to the standards of any other title is simply not going to be correct. So how do you review what has become known as the Stanley Parable HD, the full-scale reimagining of one of the most intriguing mods available online? How do you discuss it, analyze it, and recommend it? It's quite simple. You don't. That's fucking awesome. This must be an actual review that they had, and they just kind of took it off the end. Some more pictures of the office. Mind control facility. Oh, hey, there's Portal 2. Fucking, or Portal 1. I don't know which one. Haha, Minecraft! Fucking, I don't know why they got Minecraft in there. That's so good. Person of the Year. I'm guessing that's supposed to be Stanley. Oh my god, it's a screenshot of them designing the game. Wow, that's such a low resolution, but I mean back then, resolution wasn't exactly that high. I don't remember 2012 or 2013, which, what was the quality of our shit back then? I don't remember. I don't remember if the highest was 1080p or if it was 720. Or maybe even lower. It could have been at 480 at that time. For Scott K. That's a nice car. That's a real nice car. Yo, they really did have all of that. That's fucking cool. It's a fucking Stanley Parable tie. Bro, I want that now just so I could wear it at like some formal ass occasion and just have the Stanley Parable tie. That's creepy. Don't ever do that. And you close the door behind me and I can't get out. Fuck you. Your number is 29. That's creepy. Top 10 memories from the Stanley Parable 2013. I remember. Can I go out this way? Okay. No, I can't. The end is near. The end is
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10.
Alright,
Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was
stopping by,
perfect.
buddy.
It didn't need
I'm
anything
about to be
else.
hopping
It
off
didn't
myself
need
here
new
anyways.
content. It just needed to be left alone to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
People play games because of what they can do inside them, and your game is very good at letting them know they can't do anything. Oof. Damn, literally anything. Oh, that's so fucked. Source engine. Oh my god, that's so weird to see. Carpet textures. Yo, is this really the shit that they took and used? Preparing snake oil, salesman. What the fuck? That is so wicked. I've always been someone who wants to go the wrong way first in games. When I sense that a game is trying to usher me down a particular path to get me to run from left to right, or maybe to charge straight ahead, I need to satisfy my instinct to go against the grain, to explore, to see what designers have put back the other way. Sometimes I find a one-up or a collectible stashed away to reward me for my intrepid behavior. At other times, my explorations are rewarded only by the crushing disappointment of running up against an invisible wall. Whatever I find or don't find, my action is a manifestation of my desire to exert some independence, to make my own choices, within a system that severely limits my options and encourages certain specific behaviors. The Stanley Parable feels alive in its responsiveness to your choices and its desire to subvert your expectations and keep you on your toes. I think the Stanley Parable as a sort of video game. I think of the Stanley Parable as a sort of a video game analog for Charlie Kaufman and Spike Jonze's, I don't know, brilliant film adaptation. Excuse me if I butchered your name there, Spike. Which gently mocked the ways in which so many films manipulate audiences with formulaic plot twists and situations in which characters learn huge life lessons, while simultaneously moving me with its formulaic plot twists and situations in which characters learn huge life lessons. Stanley Parable is both richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and in other systems too, like our workplaces and our families, and a game that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever seen or ever been confronted with in a game. Going the wrong way has never felt so right. That is such an amazing article. Weird.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
How do I get in there? How do I get into the serious room? I'm trying my best to glitch it out, trust me. How do I go into the serious room? Oh, fuck yeah. I wanted to go into the serious room.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
An annoying light. Cold drinks $1.25. Damn, that's expensive for a can.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years. I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
That's funny.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
What the fuck? I like this. This is so good. I really need to get off though, because I am hella tired. I want to try to find a good stopping point. I'll go until we restart one more time, and then once we restart, then I'll stop. More not recommended posts.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. To be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down. Perhaps the Stanley Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
You know what? Wherever you go, you will always have haters, my dude. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them, yeah. You will always have haters. You will always have people trying to bring your ass down and everything, bro. Fuck them. You have more people that love you than hate you.
You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people, and if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until 245. That the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say, the story and the choices, or what have you, and therefore by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so now you see, blah 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet, no, until
Okay, he just recycled.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
I like manifesto better.
Manifesto.
I like manifesto better.
Treatise.
I vote manifesto. I don't want to wait.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's quite likely. Or perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial, something along the lines of, "This game is the best game." Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality. How else to describe the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Such a revolutionary step forward in the lineage of one of the most beloved video game properties of all time. The additions and changes made to this expansion will surely resonate in the annals of the history of all media ever made. It is perhaps true to say that no mistakes are forever etched in stone, for the stone into which the Stanley Parable was carved has itself been transmuted, offering a message of hope to those who have ever erred in their judgment. You are not beyond redemption. You may change, and you may become more, so much more than you were before. If there is any message to be taken from the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, it is this. What a fortune, a privilege, a joy it is to have had such an experience. It leaves me hope. Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's...
There's
well,
no door.
There's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room? I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go?
Yeah,
Can you
there
maybe
was.
just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into the wall until enough damage is done for you to be able to leave? Please, I'll take any option at all. I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise. You just need to not do anything. Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button. Got it?
You're
Yes,
making me wanna
good.
press the skip
I'll be
button.
right back.
I actually kind of want to see if he'll do anything. I'll give it a couple of seconds. Fuck it.
Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am, and fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and to change and to break anything unbroken. If only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had the power to prevent it all from happening, if only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you.
Okay,
oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak.
All the power is dead.
And you think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me,
this is very depressing.
then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction.
Yo,
Was I scared of that all along?
You were starting to get into
yes.
some real
Perhaps
shit.
I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us, and I am suspended in its unyielding quietness. I can feel the edges of my reality curdling.
God, that's so depressing.
Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, What took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life.
Yo, this is
all
some
of them
deep-ass
collapsed
thought.
down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously.
I'm skipping again. Bro? He's not here anymore. This is both scary and super real at the same time. I like the way that this ending is making me feel and hate it at the same time. Like, I think you would have to play this game and not see this video, or at least this part of the video, in order to realize how this feels. This part of the game is really fucking with my psyche. I'm gonna skip again. Well, the fire alarm's going off. Also looks like the clock fell and stopped working. The tree is dead. All the lights are out. The narrator's been gone. Really creepy. Let's try again.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where
Hey,
are
you're
the
back.
jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others.
the narrator's
But of course,
back.
absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then...
Shut up, narrator. Calm down, homie. You're going insane, and so am I. Okay, this ending has got my whole psyche fucked. My mentality is kind of fucked all over the damn place right now. Not even gonna lie, this shit's got me thinking.
The end is never the end, is never the end, is never the end, is never the end.
Bro, you're right.
End is never the end, 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 is never.
He's lost it. It's all water leaking right there now. What the fuck? Okay, so the place is becoming more deteriorated over time because it's not getting taken care of. I see. After a while, the water corroded through all of the shit and broke some pipes, and it fell down onto the wall and broke it. Alright. And it's a whole lot of air. Alright. Oh my god. Yeah, the roof is just straight broken. Bro, I'm a little creeped out by this. Little creeped out by this. Okay. That's about right. Because if it's not taken care of for so long, it will get taken back by nature. How long have I been standing here? Holy fuck. The whole room gonna be... Nope. A whole lot of dirt and shit in here. Not gonna lie, this is straight terrifying. Fuck this. Nope, 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 nope. Please? What the fuck? Skip button got deteriorated enough. This was a area that had greenery, water, and shit. It's just a desert now. Do I go towards the sun or what? What the fuck? Oh my god, that fucked with me so hard. Oh my god. That was cool as shit. That was fucking trippy as hell though. Oh my god. Yo. Good shit. Oh my god, that was great. I was taking on a whole fucking ride of emotions on that one. That was good. Oh my god. You know what? But that is gonna be where I'm gonna leave it. We will try to go back in there and do some different endings and shit and see what happens. But, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for those who are on YouTube. And for those who are on Twitch, hit the follow. And for both YouTube and Twitch, go to my About sections. You will see a link to my Discord server. Go ahead and join that Discord server, and you can get notified when you know, I go live personally by me in my server. And you could also chill with me in some of my chats and shit. You know, I like to just chill a lot of times, play video games with people, you know, all good. Also, follow me on all of my social medias, or at least whatever I have linked in the description below on YouTube and in the About sections. And go follow my boy Ymlegend. His links are like the link to damn near everything he has is in the description on YouTube's side. But yeah, fuck, dude. I think I'm gonna try to put up a link to his stuff in my About sections as well. Here soon, so that way I can just say that you can join or look him up through that. But yeah, oh my god, yo, fucking amazing ending. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh wow, just wow. That shit had me thinking about all sorts of shit. Shit had me emotional and shit. God damn. But anyway. But anyways, yo, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye.